Well, the show should begin right now, so I hope everybody can hear us this time. And what a night that was, but we'll get there. Nix is having trouble getting into our little room, as we always have. But welcome to the show. It's just a Sunday evening. It's 10:30. Well, 25 to 11, 5 minutes late. But I've had to dig out some real problems. Explain everything what happened on Friday in more detail. And welcome to everyone in our chat. I know understand that TNA Impact's on, and I understand that we've got Wrestle Talk TV and the British Wrestling Roundup on after that as well. But there is a thing called a recorder, or don't listen to us. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, as a certain Gavin says, then we're all right. And we've got loads to talk about with Speed King. Got loads to talk about Speed King wise, and so that's honest to God, one of the best days I've ever had. Again, what can you say? It was one of the days I'm always going to remember. Again, I can't. It just been with some great people. Met some people again for the first time. And met loads and loads of new friends. And what can you say? It is an absolute pleasure. But fingers crossed. And we will see what happens. But I am now coming on Facebook, so there's going to be no interruptions. Evening, Nixy.
Hello.
They can hear us. They can actually hear us.
Hey, that makes a change.
Fuck's sake. There we go.
Sick.
Can you believe it? I mean...
No, I can't.
Right, we'll tell you exactly before we get into it. Friday night, we had the best conversation ever, and nobody heard us.
No. It was so disappointing.
It was crazy because we talked for Speed King for about an hour, didn't we? Nothing else.
Yeah.
It was just the Speed King. An hour. Nothing else. And then we were talking about all the other bleeding bits and bobs we was going through. It was immense. And then I looked and I went, nobody can hear us. Oh, you're kidding. Went in with the computer. My laptop has literally, the sound has blown. It's just completely gone, and that's why nobody heard us. And it went 1 minute before we started. And then when I turned off the adjusting and restarted it, that's when it happened. So I've got to try and salvage a laptop somehow. But, we asked the question. It was an awesome question. He loved it. And bleeding laptops and everything. But... what can you do? What can you do?
I really wanted to hear that one back as well, because I was sitting and thinking to myself, I'm doing a really bloody good job here. I'm really proud of myself tonight. And I was like, no!
Anyway, get to the most important conversation tonight. Nixy is on the Southside DVD
Yes!
of Raw Deal 2. The bit where Harvey... wait, do you know the bit is? Harvey's coming out, Danielle, and it's just me clapping him. And he just looks, and he's just looking straight at me, and he's going, look at this. And then he looks straight at Nixy, leans over, and gives him a kiss. And then all he sees me and Nixy crease up laughing, just absolutely in laughing. Do you know the worst thing about that DVD is? Remember when Local Imbecile came out, and I was looking for my Jaffa Cakes?
Yeah.
All you can see on the DVD is me going through my bag, and Local Imbecile's walking straight past me. And all you see is my bleeding, bleached head looking for my Jaffa Cakes in my bag. Fucking unreal. What a DVD that is. And spent shitloads of money yesterday. Shitloads. I'm skint now forever. I am absolutely skint for the next 3 weeks of my life. I've got I don't know how I'm going to pay for the next Southside yet. But I just want to say thank you to a load of people yesterday. I want to say thank you to Ollie, to Gav, to Amberley, to... every single participant of Speaking 2013, to Sharon Murray, to Callum, I met, to Rachel, Brian, and everybody in the Harris family I met. It was one of those days, Nix, where even you... do you know the funniest thing of the whole day? Right? This guy was a wrestler from House of Pain. You still there, yeah?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Right? He was there from House of Pain, and he said to his girlfriend, do it if you think you're so brilliant. Do it. She took a chair and hit him over the head with one of the chairs. And he just went, thump. And all you saw was this guy going, I didn't expect that. And he's just stood there, and he's going, oh my God. And I went, that was worth the admission money alone. That was hilarious. And Jigsaw, Del Sol, the whole guys, everybody, Chris Travis. If you ever get to see one match of Chris Travis, get it on that DVD. I was holding my sides in crying because him and Haskins was hilarious. Because every 2 seconds you got Chris Travis going, "Get off me air! Get off me air!" And referees going, and he's just looking at Haskins going, "Look, just because you don't straighten your hair and I do, don't have a go at me, all right?" And then Haskins is going, "Bieber fever," and he's calling him Justin Bieber. And then Chris Travis just stood there and he's going, "Justin Bieber is a respectable artist, okay?" And the place just erupted with laughing. It was hilarious. But Jay Lethal, amazing. He's the new Speed King champion from Southside. So, Nix, Jay Lethal will be at another show.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
So, he's there.
Well, I'm looking into, is it July 14th, I think?
July 14th is House of Pain, Revolution. The next Southside is the 30th of June. So I spent most of the time coming up with me and Rob Maltman came up with about 4 or 5 different characters for people with heel turns or or the characters in other companies.
That magic word again.
I know.
And that's a Sunday.
But
Rob Maltman's birthday that day.
What? 14th of July?
No, the 30th of June.
Oh, he better be at Southside. He better be. But I just loved the whole day. I have got some T-shirts which I'm not going to give away. They're mine. But the one T-shirt I've got, everyone's going to go, class. That is a class T-shirt because it's perfect for me. And that's all I'm going to say. Because if I spoil it, I'm going to spoil it because literally, it was funny because I wasn't going to buy another thing. And then I saw this T-shirt and went, I've got to do that. I've got to buy it. I have to buy that T-shirt. And the wrestler went, "Why, what's your name?" And I went, "Deano." And he went, "Yeah, you've got to buy it." And that's all I'm saying. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Jigsaw had a cracking match with, he did the first one in speaking, lost that one, and then he had another match with Sticks and destroyed about 20 chairs in the audience. Him and Sticks just tore the place apart. It was
How
great.
was Ben when that happened?
I thought of Ben straight away. I really did. I thought of Ben's face, but obviously it was like he was enjoying it and everything. Some people said it wasn't the best Southside show ever. That's their decision. That's their opinion. I loved it. I loved it for what it was. I think highlights for me was sitting down and talking with Sharon and Callum. I actually got to do it. And we've got Zack Sabre Jr. Blessing for the show. He's coming on. Joe Tarpey from the Pipe Bomb. He wants to do exactly the same as what he did last time. So Nix, we're gonna have 3 of us for about 18, 19 hours again. So, but
Why?
yeah. So he wants to do exactly the same as he did before.
Oh, he wants to come on again.
Yeah, he wants to do it.
Okay.
Got a big announcement concerning that charity show. And before we go any further, MJK in the chat room. Oh my fucking God. What a poster you did, Sunshine. That is top fucking class. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You are a legend. Thank you so much for that. Them charity things that says BWR 24-hour show. Holy shit. Absolutely fucking off the chart. Thank you so much, mate. Amazing. If you want to share them everywhere you can, more people that know about it, the better. I've made a video, which I'm going to put on later date because it gives a simplicity to the charity show for Callum. And he's now a member of the British Wrestling Radio T-shirt club as well.
Yeah.
And he was very, very pleased at that. And I said, "This is for you." And he went, "What is it?" And I went, "This is for you." And they looked and went, "Oh, wicked." I went, "It might be a bit big, mate, but it's for you." And he says, "Thank you." And
A bit.
yeah, a bit big for him. But he's growing quick, Callum. He's really, really is. But it's, I think yesterday was like, got on the train with my friend Amberley. But I'm never, ever staying in another fucking hostel as long as I live. Right? That's all I'm going to say because I've got a big, big way of fucking up that house to where I stayed. I know it was only 16 quid for the night, but fucking hell. Sorry, but if you're going to offer tea and coffee making facilities, I do believe that includes milk. twat. The only good
Yeah.
thing is
Where's the 30th of June one?
St Nate's near me in Cambridgeshire.
Oh, okay.
It's on the train. It's on the official red train line from London. It's just.
No, I was going to say, if we were going down to Nottingham, I wouldn't be staying in a hotel. I wouldn't be staying in a hostel.
No. We'd have a.
Wouldn't get me doing that.
No. Of course, we'd be in Premier Inn or Travel Lodge.
Yes.
Oh yes.
5-star accommodation.
Oh yeah.
I'm on a DVD now. I've got to do it.
Don't worry about the DVD. All right.
I'm joking.
Souvenirs wise, it was a case of I went mental as soon as I went in there. I went DVDs, Speed King T-shirt, Nigel McGuinness signed DVD of his documentary, which I think is the best documentary DVD I have ever seen.
So you just bought Ben out, basically.
Yeah. What's up with our show? Snoring? What are you on about? Zzz, times 6. Snoring? No, the show. Oh, fuck off. Whatever. I'm not in the mood. If you don't like it, go away. I do. There's a reason for that. I'm on it. But it's no, the hostel. All right. It's but the hostel in question was just awful. I'm never going to say it. She said to us when I booked the room, we've got single rooms with just 2 beds. And sorry, Gav, I apologise. And we're going to the room, and it were bunk beds, right? There was 6 people already asleep. We wasn't even in the same bunk bed. Ams was at one end of the room, and I was at the other end of the room. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? She went, your bed's there, your bed's there. And I went, no bedding? She went, no bedding. So it was just a mattress on a bunk bed. And I went, fuck that. I'm going downstairs. Went downstairs. They gave me free Wi-Fi, so that was the thing. So literally, I spent all night watching the UFC 160 show. So I went, so there was a silver lining. I got to watch the UFC because in my genius, I managed to put Virgin Media on my laptop. So I was happy with that. But Amberley snored through the whole fucking thing. So that's all. I've got to mention hello to Sam and to Rachel as well. They've been some great friends as well, and everybody I met. I know there's millions of people I met yesterday. Thanks to the old family as always. The House of Pain guys. I've got to say a special mention to Harvey, to Dale Harvey, or Harvey Dale, which one?
Yes.
Because that guy's got a massive cut on his head. He's got concussion. And he took a kick from Haskins because he had an accident while putting up the ring on the Friday night. He doesn't know what planet he was on. He was completely off it. And he says, Nixy, and I quote, because I'm buying another set of DVDs, the WCW Nitro 1997. And he says, you've got to buy them as well.
No.
I said, if you get Lindsay on the WCW, you've created a miracle. He went, does she hate it? I went, hates it completely. But there we go. Anyway.
No. I'm not buying WCW.
Oh, WCW. We can't wrestle.
Wheelie crappy wrestling.
Yeah, whatever. Well, crappy. Oh, you.
Wheelie crappy wrestling. I just put one too many W's in there.
Yeah, what the hell are you on about? But thank you to everybody that stood. Do you know what does me on Friday? It proves how popular this show's become. It's for me. I mean, we don't have the thousands and thousands of listeners that we other people get, and we don't ever have all the other things and stuff that the other shows have. But to have a full chat room listening to air for over an hour on Friday night proves that how much you guys spent time out of your lives to listen to us, and that to me means everything.
I think Adam Curtis was owning the chat room as well. I think that helped a little bit.
You know, yesterday he came out dressed as Dale Mills, right? He came out in a wheelchair, fell out of the wheelchair, went across, and he said, "Oh, can someone help him?" Then it was classic the way he did it, and me and Rob was rolling.
Rob actually saw the show this time.
Oh, me and Rob stood together with the shows, and it was great. I've got a cracking story, and I've got to say it because it's funny. It's funny because, literally, me and Rob was doing interviews in the back, right? Now, imagine this. Rob's doing interviews with wrestlers in the back, and all he can hear behind him is a slap, 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 slap sound. And it's a slap, 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 slap. Now, to his right, in his corner of his eyes, he just sees Kirby and a few others on the floor laughing. And what he doesn't know is that Chris Travis has dropped his shorts and he's jumping up and down, and the slap, 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 slap is a male part. And and he says, and then Rob's turned around and he went, I don't know how I kept my straight face for that. I really don't. I went, mate, I'd have been laughing my head off if I'd have seen that. And he says Travis ruled that backstage. Travis ruled it. The match between El Ligero and Kaylee Ray, that was off the wall. Brilliant. He wasn't going to hit her at the start, and then all of a sudden she just twatted him with a beautiful right hand, and he just went, right, fuck this. Bang, bang. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant one. Hello, Snooky Head. Welcome to the chat room. It's nice to see a person with Snooky Head and everything. Well, welcome to it. We don't know your real names or anything, but Snooky Head will do for us. Yesterday was a case of me and the transport was wise. We didn't get on no trains this time, no long trains this time. But I've never been so glad to see a McDonald's this morning in my life. That's all I can say. Just the fact to see to have a bacon roll meal was just.
What happened to the healthy eating?
When you're 6 o'clock, hey, bacon roll, that's grilled, right? It had nice wholemeal bread. You can't get healthier than that. Shush.
I've never actually had a McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, I live by them. When you're going to work at 6 in the morning, they're lifesavers, I swear to God. Bacon roll meal, nice big coffee, and I just couldn't resist it.
Coffee?
Yeah, coffee. But I've been asleep most of the day. I've literally had after Friday night, I spent most of the night trying to fix the computer. Went to bed about 6:30 in the morning. Woke up again 9:30. Did all of yesterday. Went to bed. Tried to go to bed last night. Couldn't. Watch UFC. Had 2 hours sleep on the sofa at the hostel this morning. Woke up at 8:20 and I was back home by 12. Got in and then I said to the wife, just showed her what I bought. She went mental. And then I went to sleep about 1:30 watching the Monaco Grand Prix. And I woke up again at 8 o'clock tonight and went, shit, I've not cooked no dinner. She's going to kill me. And that was it. But she's got a nice meal for her when she comes back. Anyway, we should have been talking about a Speed King review for Friday, but obviously we can't now because it's all gone. But next week in the UK, PCW have got one of their massive, massive Super Show weekends. The Steiner Brothers. What about this for a lineup, Nick? Say the Steiner Brothers. You've got Goldust. You've got Chris Masters. You've got Lita. Oh dear, the list goes on, and all the very best of the British talent scene as well. And amazing. It's nearly a complete sellout for both days. It really is. Congratulations to Steve Fludder, and happy birthday, Steve. It's your 30th birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday from everybody at BWR. And have a great, great time next weekend on Friday. I have just confirmed our special guest for next week. That's going to be announced later. I've just sorted that out. It's from a very, very good. They've got a show next weekend as well, so we're going to give them a chance to do their thing. To program their little show for next weekend as well. Now, Nixy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star of the DVD.
Yes.
It was to see Nixy like that. It was just. I mean, Harvey was golden. Just to see it again. Everybody was laughing their heads off with it. I've seen something in a hardcore match you've never seen.
Oh, what's that?
On a Preston City Wrestling DVD, there was a pumpkin that was full of spikes and nails.
I thought you were going to say spiders then.
No. Spikes, nails and everything. And used in a hardcore match on T-Bone's back.
That sounds painful.
It was painful. It was amazing to watch that one. It was also, it was off the king wall. Now, what you guys didn't hear was effectively a tribute to Mick McManus. So I'm going to try my best to remember my memories of this guy. And I don't know how many memories you've got, Nixie, of Mick. Because he's way before your time, really, isn't it? Laura?
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you think of him?
I know the name, but it doesn't seem to have been picked up by a lot of like the mainstream news sites that I use. That's the interesting thing with it.
I saw it on Sky Sports. I saw it on the BBC News website. And there's a programme on now about when British wrestling ruled on BBC4, which is a good one when it shows Jackie Pallow and Mick McManus and wrestling. And the people don't really understand is, I mean, I said it Friday with Rob, and both of us said the same thing, is Mick McManus and Jackie Pallow wrestled in front of 20-odd million people on a Saturday afternoon before the Cup final in the 60s. It was just off the, just to get them type of figures, I think Vince McMahon would go mental these days, wouldn't he? 20-odd million people watching a wrestling match. It was very, very good. I mean, every Cup final throughout the years, when it was ITV Sport, you used to have the wrestling on earlier on, and then you'd get the Cup final later on in the day. So you always got that. And so you had that type of thing. But Mick was one of the guys that was responsible. I never saw Mick McManus as a face. He always was the boo. Everybody booed him. Everybody hated him. I saw women put cigarettes out on his backside.
Oh.
What?
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, he was the epitomising of heel. His matches with so many different people. No matter what he did, no matter what he did in himself, I know the Ulster Cowboy is. Nice to see you, Neil. Welcome home, son. Welcome home. And I know that is. And to see Mick McManus then and going through the years, and it was always him. It was always Mick. He was the one that helped with the promoting. He was the one that always pushed wrestling to newer boundaries in Britain. He didn't care about what he said. Look, we'll go this way. We'll go this. He was the Queen Mum's favourite wrestler. The royal family used to watch it every single week. Every single time you saw Mick, you always knew it was Mick. And whether it was against Cat Weasel, Mick McManus versus Cat Weasel on YouTube is some of the best wrestlings of all time. And then stuff. But my memories of Mick was always. I actually met the gent last year. It was only for a few minutes, but my hand, and I'm not joking, you could have made a milkshake if you put a milk bottle in my hand, I have no lie, it would have been a milkshake in 30 seconds. That's all I'm saying. It would have been that. I could not stop shaking. I was going the whole time. It was just a case of just holding my hand, and somebody had to grab my hand and stop me shaking. I was doing it that much. And this guy was 92 years old then, and he was 93 when he passed away. So the thing that does me is I got stick for not doing a tribute show last week. We got stick for it. We'd actually got I got a message saying, you did one for Paul Bearer, but you're not doing it for Mick. Mick, okay? Mick is one of the... It's a travesty that this guy wasn't knighted for his services to wrestling. Why Mick McManus was never ever knighted, I do not know. I don't know why he was never given an OBE, why he was not ever given an MBE, and everything like that. Mick was just Mick. He was just one of the guys that everybody knew who he was. You just said Mick McManus, and everybody's like, if you said in America Hulk Hogan, yeah, this is the impact. Next, if you say Hulk Hogan in America, everybody thinks wrestling, yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody says you say Mick McManus, you think British wrestling. Bang, that's what he means. You just say Mick McManus, everybody knows it's British wrestling, world of sport. That's what they'll do. You can see if you've got Sky TV, there's a channel called Men and Movies, I think it is, and they've got World of Sport on there 6-7 hours a day. That's one of the best channels on the lot because you watch all old style British wrestling. You'll see Mick on there a million times with him tag team matches with Steve Logan, matches against Cat Weasel, Jim Breaks, Stevie Gray, Johnny Saint. I don't think he ever was. He was a champion a few times, but he was that good. He never needed the belt. He always was a genuine superstar, and that's just. If I said the word legend, it's too small for him because he was bigger than a wrestler, bigger than a legend in this country, and I'm really sorry. So, thanks for the memories, Mick. Thank you. I hope up to where you are at this moment. You're reunited with your wife, who died earlier this year. And thank you so much for every memory we've ever got of you. And thank God for YouTube, because as long as there's YouTube and there's Mick McManus is on there, you can always see him now. He'll live forever. But I think Mick will always be Mick, and that's it. William McManus. Rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace. But see, another one of the British icons gone. What's that noise?
Nothing, sorry.
What is it?
Nothing. It was a ringing tone, that's all.
Oh, ringing.
Yeah.
The thing we have one more thing about Mick, and this is how we were. Mick says he retired in 1982. That makes Mick 61 when he retired from the ring.
That's a good age. That's an old age.
So, and that wasn't the Ric Flair bleed yourself, cut yourself bleeding and everything. That was the old style 6 3-minute rounds or 6 5-minute rounds in the World of Sport way. I think, but Mick was doing it into his 60s, and I think a lot of people forget that. But he still had the jet black hair. The guy had jet black hair. He must have put boot polish on his head. He had jet black hair. It was unreal, and it was never out of place. But the guy's an absolute legend, and he'll always be. And that's why I put him in our Hall of Fame last year. He was in the Hall of Fame in 2012. He had to be. There was no other way for it. You can't have a British Wrestling Hall of Fame anywhere without putting Mick McManus in there. Absolutely amazing, and stuff. But it's great to see. That was one of the sad things that's happened over the last week. Don't know what the British Wrestling... Oh, jet blacker than Elvis hair. Right. Now, yesterday... what have I got? Oh, yeah. We had Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be involved in our charity show. Now, if you don't know who Zack is, go online and see his matches. Zack Sabre Jr. Wicked gent. Nice to talk to. He'll do anything he wants for anybody. And he's a good lad. We've also got a big announcement concerning the show that me and Rob are going to set up for the day. You ready, Nick? You're going to love this. Right. The plan is... on that day of July 6th, Leicester Championship Wrestling have a show. Now, as we all know, Rob works for Leicester Championship Wrestling. He is going to take his laptop and his microphone and his headset, and he's going to leave it on throughout the whole day and connected to Skype. And we are going to get chats and everything from all the wrestlers that are appearing at that show all the way through the day.
That'd be brilliant.
I cannot wait. I really can't, but...
well, that'd keep you awake, wouldn't it?
I'll be awake. Do you know why I was not awake at the end of it? I really found... It's only took me bleeding nearly 12 months to work it out. I had 4 hours sleep the night before. So that's what happened. So that's why I was dead. I'm telling Lindsay this time, I'm going to be asleep the whole frigging time. I'm going to have so much sleep, I'm going to be buzzing for 48 hours. So that's the way we're planning it and stuff. But it's now 11:05. Wow, we're doing all right. And it's one of them things. Now, there's been a photograph I put on the page today.
Freaky deaky picture.
Freaky. What about that? That is fucked up. That is completely fucked up. The picture, if you don't seen it, have a look. I mean, I just put it up and I said, this is freaky. And people was going, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? And it was like, look at the gent in the audience. And as soon as they saw it, it was like, oh my fucking God, you are kidding me. And that was, there was like Chris Benoit was at TNA Impact, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the taboo name we're not supposed to say, though.
Kiss my ass. It's my show.
Yeah.
Fuck I want. But Chris Benoit at TNA Impact tapings.
If it's not him, it's, you know, I'm not saying it is.
Can you imagine the poor guy? Can you imagine that poor guy who says who looks like Benoit? That poor bugger. His professional career must have ended in 2006 because he must have made millions being a lookalike of Benoit, and then it happened, and he's got nothing since. But
beyond the grave.
Do you know what Rob said? He says, well, it can't be his son, can it?
Oh, no.
I just went, below, that was way...
so far beyond the line, it's a dot.
Yeah. Looks like people are getting adverts on Justin and stuff. So I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what Justin TV's playing at. Beyond my control.
It's bad for YouTube now, to be honest.
Hey, what?
YouTube's bad for it as well now.
It's somebody said it was a Photoshop, but it weren't. It was just like that. So what I'm going to do is I've got impact tape. I've got impact tapes and everything. So I'm going to watch it again and see if I can see the point where he is and just pause it and just say, yep, there, yeah, he's actually there. That's him. There he is. But, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that was a little bit below the belt, but I couldn't resist that one. It's a little joke, but that's between...
Oh, that is so far beyond the line. It's too far.
Yeah. It's one of them things, but that was really, I'm sorry. That's what me and Rob was like yesterday. We were just stood at the back and we were just watching all the wrestling and everything, and we were just having a time of our lives. There was a guy in our audience yesterday, and every time somebody did a suicide dive out of the ring, he was hilarious because all he kept saying were, "That is the best suicide dive I have seen in the last 4 matches." Every time. That's all he said. Every bleeding thing is like that. Marty Skrull got called Party Pat by some idiot in the crowd going, Party Pat! Party Pat! Yay! Marty Skrull was not happy. He had an entourage with a female women's wrestler called Shanna. Oh, she was great. She was really nice. She was talking to all the crowd and everything. Kaylee Ray was the same. Everybody was just so pleased to see everybody. It was so nice. The meet and greets, if you've never been to a meet and greet, go. It's the best time you'll ever have, and you have so much nice, and there's so many people there, and they shake your hand, and you say, well, thanks for taking. No trouble, thanks a lot. So nice, and everybody was so cool to see. And I found out a new member of Team Sheffield Wednesday Wrestling.
Oh, God.
Get this, right? You there? Nix? Where you gone? She was there, then she'd gone. Nix, are you there? She's gone. I don't know. Oh. Did you get really? Nix, are you back or what? There's no sound off you. I don't know what she's done. I think she's blown up or something. If you get anybody tells her, just tell her, you there, what? Nix?
What?
Answer me, woman. You're on live on air. Be professional for once.
I'm answering you.
Well, nobody's hearing you.
Well, I was answering you continually. What I was saying was, don't tell me he's a bloody fan of Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, but guess who it is?
Don't tell me it's Nigel McGuinness.
No, it's Robbie X. Because on the photograph of Speed King that I put on the page, Robbie X is at the front and he's wearing a pair of Sheffield Wednesday shorts.
Oh, God, I bet you were loving that.
I didn't even see it until today, and I went, another Wednesday fan! So we've got Chris Travis, Robbie X, and Mina, Team Sheffield Wednesday. Yes! Or Team Owls.
I'm going to tell Rob.
Tell him what you want.
No, I'm going to tell Ben that his roster's infected with Sheffield Wednesday fans.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care. The more Wednesday fans, the better. I'm going to wear a Wednesday shirt now, 30th of June. Come on. But there was a match today for Revolution Pro where Robbie was taking on Marty Skrull again. Marty X. Do you know Marty Skrull came out in looking like Rockstar Spud?
Did he?
Yeah, he just came out. He got this jean jacket on, no sleeves, glasses, trying to be a rock star. And I'm like, hold on a minute, Rockstar Marty. Oh, dude. Oh dear. Oh yeah, tomorrow's a football. I'm not bothered about football tomorrow. It's not involving Wednesday, so I don't care. Very simple. Right. 1 week ago, they've had. There's been no releases announced yet. Everybody was saying it was going to be Friday, wasn't it? There's been writers being released from the pond, but there's been no. I mean, there's been development guys being released, but there's been no big names at this moment. But I got my theory of 2 names that are going after watching last week's Raw. You ready?
Go on.
Zack Ryder.
Yeah, I'll keep saying that one.
And somebody else who has not been seen on Raw in months. And they always say if you put them on Raw at the time of this year, they're going to get released. right? There was one person on Raw last Monday, not seen in months.
Sod off. Sorry.
And next thing you know is they was on Raw and losing to AJ. I think Layla's gone.
No, Talia, wasn't it?
No, it was Layla.
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
I think Layla's gone.
Now, the bit of TNA, before Mickie James kneels down and holds the belt, it cuts off to AJ Styles, so you're not going to see it.
Boo!
Yeah, I know.
Boo! Oh, bullshit. That's crap. But what can you do?
Later.
What can you do? Well, we've got interactions on Twitter and everything. Which went, what I've got to do with this? I've got to do something quick. Shit. Give me a sec. Oh, then talk amongst yourselves, you know. But do what you did on Friday night when you didn't hear us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't.
No, they need advertise for that.
We had such a great conversation, didn't we? I was heartbroken. I was fucking heartbroken, really.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm getting my heel on. I'm doing a brilliant job here. I'm really happy with it.
And nobody heard it.
I was thinking, I'm owning this. I'm totally, for a first timer, yep, I'm owning it. I'm good.
Yeah. Right.
I don't hear it.
Over the last few weeks, we've had shitloads of likes, and I just want to say thank you to them people. We did this a few times. I'm going to keep doing it again. Thank you go to the following people who've liked our show over the last 2 weeks, which is Chloe Forbes Kindlin, Greg SLTD from Britannia Wrestling, Captain Morgan, yeah right, Stacey Forrest, David GK Slate Statter, Ash Preston, Burt Bridge, Mark Newton, Tom Donington, Matthew Brian Moore, Jazz Kuma, Michael Miller, Sharon Murray. She's just joined our page again. What the bloody hell? Darren Jig Withers, Xander Cooper, the wrestler, Samson Easy Ebua, Jamie Kennedy from the Ministry of Slam radio show, Billy McCracken, Bruce City, Naomi Jane Easton, Daniel Barker, and that's it. That's what we've got so far. Thank you so much for liking our page. We are now up to 772 likes. Unfucking believable in my eyes. Unreal that there's still 700 odd. Now, so I think this week, right, we'll announce it. Next Friday on this show, we have one of the guys that's in the main event of Elite British Wrestling in my hometown of Sheffield. They've been supporting us since day one. The NCWA guys, we've got one of the guys, Mikey Van Riot. He's coming on this show next Friday to talk about EBWA, his career and stuff. So it's going to be an awesome one next Friday. And we'll make sure that the sound's working and everything will be working. Because every time we have a guest on, it just fucks up. But what can you do? Yes, Nixy Newman, I've got a massive bone to pick with you.
Oh, shit, what?
2 words. Phone box.
Yes, I actually was in the middle of London and I marked out and went, oh my God, you've got to get in front of that. And then I had to explain to my best friend who's standing there taking this picture on my phone going, what the hell are you doing? And she still didn't really get it after that.
Now, I want to ask you, now, I'm going to put this to bed once and for fucking all.
No, it's going to carry on this because I've got to do another one. I've got to get one in there.
Do you know yesterday there was a person got an I Love London t-shirt and it was a red fucking phone box underneath it. I just looked at it and went, bitch. And really did. Poor cow. She just looked at me and I'm like, fucking hate that thing. Right. I don't hate red phone boxes. Because of the simple thing is, there was this simple thing about it, and it's not the red phone box I don't like. It's the fact that the WWE have not changed their set for over 10 years. That's the thing. It's still the red phone box. It's still the taxi. It's still the fucking bus. That's what I don't like. It's got nothing to do with red phone boxes. I look at red phone boxes every day on my bleeding job. I look at them every bleeding, no matter where I go, there's a red phone box. I'm not going to get a bleeding chainsaw and chop them all up into bleeding smithereens. But It's just the fact that Vince, in his brainless wonders over the last 10 years, thinks that we all got RAID phone boxes. Vince, have you ever heard of what? We've all got mobile phones, you dumb twat. That's what I'm fucking pissed off at. He still thinks, they've not got phones. They still think we've got them them round dials, that take 25 seconds to bleeding do your number, because you go 8, 9. You used to take half an hour to get through to the 999 emergency services. You bleeding mental. You used to go 9, 9, 9. You're like, wait, hello, emergency. Hey, oh, they're dead. Sorry, no point now. Fucking took you that long.
Oh dear. Now, what else is he going to do? Is he going to get Dom Jolly up there with his big old Nokia 3310?
Yeah, he must think that's the latest phone he's got. Because
From
hey,
like,
I can play. Can you imagine? I can play Snake on this phone. Wow, look.
You know what? I can play Snake with my duty phone at work.
Oh, fuck me. Have you got a
The most fun thing it does.
Oh. It's just cool. It's just absolutely stupid. The fact that you've got these guys still think that we're stereotyping in the bleeding 80s. Next thing you know, he'll be wanting us to ring through to bleeding Swap Shop or fucking Tiswas or something like that. Now that's going way.
Not allowed that anymore.
Now that's going way, way back, way back. Swap Shop, best TV show ever. Now, as we go back to TNA Impact, I mean, everybody knows that AJ Styles, if you've watched it tonight, AJ has now decided to recreate the Sting Crow storyline of going on his own. So,
no, it's probably Eric Bischoff making him do that, actually, which just proves what a tit Eric Bischoff is.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, But just exactly, I mean, they're so stereotyping us. I think everybody thinks that in America they have big-ass burgers and everything and walk around with cowboy hats on going, yeehaw! Now, I know that's for the fact because I watch Swamp People, and I know they don't do that in Swamp People anyway. Because it's shoot the fucker, shoot it! And all that, but what can I do? Yeah, Hulk Hogan's fingers. Have you seen the pic? What do you think to the pic?
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Dear me, that's some big-ass blisters, isn't it? That's where he won't be using his own right. He won't be doing the 5'5" knuckle shuffle next week, will he? Because that's all he can do it, is they brother. Oh, I can't do it. Brother.
No, you sound like you're distorting like a toy that's slowly draining of its batteries.
Brother. No, it's what he can do. The thing that does me, TNA, they've had, the lockdown was in April, right? And they've got Slammiversary next week, and they're just announcing matches now. They've had 3 months to announce matches for Slammiversary and do a good build-up. And
yeah, it's a bit too long a wait.
Oh, I don't think it is, because look, remember when it was just to be the Big Four in America? It was WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and then Royal Rumble, yeah? So it was that Big Four. You got to give them the due for doing it, and I think everybody, I can agree with what Fuck PG has just put in the chat room. We want Brittany Knight on TV. I think every single one of us begs them to put her on, because we can't wait to watch her win that Divas title, that stupid belt. And
that ugly belt.
Yeah. Talking of bad things, this week there's going to be a photograph put up just for Nixy. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, it's the one thing that Nixy hates about wrestling. It's the one thing she despises about wrestling, and I'm going to do it this week. But we will see how we go. I mean, it's a long day, 7 days, 5 days now. But I think there's a lot of people would want to. No, you've got your. Have anybody seen the MJK show on YouTube? Go and watch it. Funniest thing in the world. Because he's got Catlin ringing. He says he's got Catlin ringing in every week. Will you stop bothering me? Will you stop stalking me, please? Funniest fucking thing I've seen in years. Really, real cool show. Well done. And this is all the other guys, TNS Attitude. He got Jigsaw to do him a promo yesterday. And before anybody asks, no, my blurred hand on the photograph of me and Jay Lethal is not through me doing something I shouldn't be, all right? Because I've had people saying, are you doing something nasty with your hand? No. But you're still there, Nix?
Yeah, he looks a bit freaked out in Gavin's picture, though, didn't he?
He always looks freaked out. Oh, I've got a great story here, Gav. He's going to kill me for this, but I still think it's funny. Gav's got a belt, and his trousers kept coming down. And he got a belt on. And as he got into the ring, they were so low, even Jay went, hey, whoa, hello, whoa, hold on a minute. Whoa, hello. And it was hilarious, because even Jay Lethal noticed the fact that his trousers was falling down way too much. I think he was trying to look like a hip and gangster, you know. It was bright, you know what I mean, brother, and all that shit. God. But that was really hilarious. No. Listen, if you guys want, I'll do it for deal now. If you want to come on in about 25 minutes or something like that, we'll get the bits we've got to do, and then we can talk about speaking as well. If any guys wants to come on with Skype, you're more than welcome to. We've got that sorted. Right.
This is why I don't wear jeans, because that never happens to me.
Yeah. There was a song by the Waterboys that said he saw the whole of the moon. He fucking saw him yesterday, you know what I mean? He saw the whole of the moon yesterday, Jay Lethal. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, dear. Yeah, he was. In the words of the Big Bear in the Big Blue House song, he was lighting up the sky.
Bye, goodbye.
Yeah. We had this thing, so... it was brilliant. Thank you goes to every single person over the last 7 days as well that's promoted our charity show for the 5th of July. Whether it be, some people have been contacting American people, and I want to get that if that comes off, it'll be amazing. That'll be spot on that night.
We were hoping for that last year, weren't we?
Oh boy, did we! Somebody put a evil rumor that CM Punk was coming on. No, it's. No, look at the excuse. No, I didn't. The rope hit the belt. Oh dear. Oh. If you haven't seen what Gav looks like, check out Fortress. Check out Fortress, the film. You'll see him in there. Promise. The guy with the long, scraggly hair and big glasses. That's Gav.
MJK, too far.
Yeah.
Seeing what he said.
I'm looking at it. I'm not. Let's put a bad thing in my mind. You evil fuckers.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here eating a bit.
Oh dear, absolutely hilarious. What can you say? Oh well, see, we're back on fire tonight. Take a guest away. Me and you rock it. Don't care what anyone says. So our best wishes spent to every single person from yesterday, whether you went in the sports or you wrestled or you just stood there and took the shit or whatever it is.
And to my poor Harvey Dale.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
My poor Harvey, suffering a concussion, still taking a bump. Yeah. His poor head wounded, stitched up, bloodied and battered.
What a bump. A kick in the head from Mark Haskins. What a bump. That's all I'm saying.
When he's still concussed, you know, he should just get a medal. I mean, you don't realise what he's doing.
I think yesterday when he was in the room with Nigel McGuinness and he got called Hollywood Fanny. That was hilarious. Nigel McGuinness on mic is still golden. I had a cracking chat with the guy. Name dropping me, Nigel McGuinness. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to see this DVD of The Last of McGuinness, whether it's online or it's somewhere, whether you watch it, I did pay a bit too much money for it yesterday, but to have it signed by Nigel is worth every single penny, and that is going to be one of the auction items for this July. That is going to be one of the items for auction. I'm announcing it now. A signed DVD of The Last of McGuinness by in the man himself. So he was signing them all yesterday. He must have got out about 4 or 5 boxes and he signed every single one. So it was a cool way for him, and it is the best DVD I've ever seen. Nix, this guy has got so much. There's so much inside of him and everything like that. This whole 2-hour documentary is just amazing from start to finish.
Does it tell you exactly why he retired, though? Because
Yes,
I've
it
never
does.
really known that.
Yes, it does. I'm not doing it because I'm not saying it because I'm not spoiling it for everybody on here. But he reveals everything, right? Why, what happened, everything that happened to him, the tours he went on and everything like that, his farewell tour of America. And you see him when he comes over to England. You actually see in the DVD, you see Ollie in the chat room. You see Gavin for the whole of 0.3 seconds. You see there's a few other people from Southside that you recognise and stuff. So if you go to Southside shows, you see all these regular people and some of them. But you only see Gavin at the shows where you see imports. You don't see him when it's just British guys then. Oink, there you know. There you go. Import! That's the in-joke at the moment. That's import! But I'll give him credit. He did have a photograph took with him of El Ligero, so British in some way. But he's still the whitest Mexican I've ever seen.
I want a picture with Oko Imbecile. I love him.
You'll be lucky. How do you know what he looks like?
No, I don't. Just in his costume with his Hello Kitty box.
Oh, you know the DVD? He's doing it. He's coming through the back rows with Rob, and he's going, "Oh, here comes local imbecile," and he goes, "By the way, loco, see, He goes, "Wrong way. You're going the wrong way. The ring's that way. Oh, see. And you have to go back the way you came. It's fucking brilliant stuff like that. It's just genius. Oh yeah, where's he? But one of them days. But like we said, Nigel was a great guy to talk to and stuff. He was good as an announcer, even though he can't remember how many matches are left in the day. But what can you do? That's it. I think everybody got one with Shanna. How long was you talking? I mean, if Ollie rings in, if Ollie wants to ring in, he'll tell us everything because got a cracking thing with Ollie yesterday. So he was cool. But anyway, Nix,
Yeah.
Extreme Rules from last week. What do you reckon?
Extreme bullshit.
I loved it for one reason. My prediction came true. The Shield walked away with the titles.
No, I predicted that as well, but I wanted that.
Yeah, I think everybody in the whole crowd wanted that. It just, we got, it was, I mean, the Triple H Lesnar, you could see which way that was going to go. It was obvious the way it was and stuff, but the way it played out and stuff. But I think nobody saw the ending of Cena Ryback, didn't they? When they went through this thing. But I think Ryback could have sold it better, couldn't you? I mean, he went through the table, he went through, and all he saw in the back was Cena laid out and everywhere, but he didn't see Ryback anywhere. But hey, Super Cena. And then he gets up and gets in the ambulance, and he gets up because he's got his second wind. I don't need an ambulance because I'm Cena, Super Cena. But what can you say? WWE's pay-per-views. And then they've got the next one, which is WWE Payback. And do you know this year, not one pay-per-view is on anything else but Sky Box Office over here?
Really?
Yeah. Neil Malone, who's a regular listener, sent me a link, and it shows you the whole list of WWE's pay-per-views, and there's not one. I think there's two that's not been confirmed, but every other one is on Sky Box Office.
Oh, well, thank God for the internet.
Yeah, thank God. Though we don't condone, we do not condone watching illegal streams on this show.
No, we don't.
We don't condone it.
Nor we link them.
Oof, never. We never link them.
However, we will say to the fan that can't always afford to buy it, fans will do what they have to see what they want.
Yeah, I mean, £15. They've gone back now down to £15. WrestleMania was a one-off for £18. But, and what about you yesterday, tuning yourself up, buying yourself a shirt?
Yeah, I was depressed. I really wanted to be there yesterday.
Couldn't you wait a few months? I wanted to get you that for your birthday.
It was on sale, and one of my friends wants to buy some stuff from .com as well, so...
Oh, damn.
It was on sale. It was $5 off, and then I got another $1 off it as well, and then...
If anybody wants to know how massive Nixy is of AJ. All of a sudden, she just saw the T-shirt and went schizo.
It's not so much that with AJ. I mean, I've said it before. She's like one of the first actual wrestlers in WWE Women's in a long, long time. And I said it to Ross yesterday. It's almost like watching myself because there's a lot of similarities between the two of us, and he's very odd. But we're very, very similar in a lot of ways, and it's odd. But I do love her for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's not. What's going on?
She's the first woman since Trish Stratus to have her own T-shirt as well, which shows.
What about Lisa?
No, since Trish Stratus, Lita was already gone by that point, wasn't she? That's what I've read. I'm just quoting what I've read.
Nah, beautiful people had one.
In WWE.
Yeah. No. A flawless.
I don't think there was a local one, not one available anyway.
Well, sure. Yeah, I think there were, but I don't know.
Google.
You're right. Yeah, whatever. But I saw AJ's boyfriend yesterday, ex-boyfriend, and the one who taught her. And I had a photograph took with him, so there. Nah.
Yeah.
I got closer to AJ than you ever will. Mm. That's it. She's gone quiet now. I'm in trouble. I
haven't said anything.
I know, that's all. How did she find the T-shirt? Where there's a will, there's a way. And where there's a way, there's Nixy. There you go. Hey, that's a good one, isn't it? Where there's a will, there's a way. And if there's a way, there's Nixy. Yeah, I'm getting good. Air botch last week. This week. What's bleeding next week, eh? I don't know. Where's Gavin gone? He just disappeared? Oh, poor thing.
No, there was never a Lake-Hall T-shirt.
No? Are you looking now? Oh, dear.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Oh, dear. It's just, got to prove. There.
Yeah.
But I'm just, the Facebook and everything at the moment, I'll just put a quick thing, see if anybody's got any questions. I doubt it, because if they all listen to the show, they're not going to be too busy to type on Facebook, are they? They'll do a question thread quickly, if anybody. And then see that for the show. There we go. For the show. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Now. In answer to MJK's question when he said, do you think the British wrestling should have a weekly show and how do you think it would go? If I can recap it straight away just for the benefit of Martin, because he did ask, it was a great question. And very simply, it was a case of Rob saying stuff in the ways like, it had to be done right. It doesn't have to be do and everything about it. If I can remember Raw, I'd do it. But I promise you, fuck PG, I will go down Raw next Friday. I promise you, we will go down Raw from top to bottom next Friday. I really do. Plus, if Nixy can find it, we will recap the Raw from the last May of 2001. Can we do that? Can you find that on the DVDs?
Yeah, I think I've just hit June on mine.
Well, can you just watch the last one from May and I'll do the same and then we'll go back through that from 2001?
I know I haven't hit King of the Ring yet, but...
Oh, that'll be it. I mean, we'll just do an old school Raw. Let's recap a Raw from 2001. I think that'll be a great one. That's if people will listen to it. You never know. Because Friday we've got Mikey Van Wright coming on the show from EBW. So, and he's in the main event Saturday. So that's good. So you can get your questions to him on Skype and you get any questions to him on that. I've got to contact him again on Thursday to remind him to come on the show. But it's great when people do that for us. It really is. And stuff. You what?
Nothing.
Well, stop with small spring. Be professional.
There's a stupid little cat on my bed with its belly out.
Oh, ding. She's doing that advert. She's doing that thing from YouTube.
No, she's just got her head resting on my clothes.
Oh.
Her paws crossed. And this big fluffy belly out.
Oh, there we go. That's the one we'll do. There you go. We'll do the one that Winter went to. 2001, April, SmackDown in Edmonton, Albert.
Oh, that was a good one, that one. Chris Jericho and the one we can't mention got... Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do SmackDown. Everybody does Raw. Let's do a SmackDown. Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll do SmackDown next week. We'll do SmackDown Friday. We'll do something different before everybody else starts to copy us. We'll just do a Raw from 2000. We'll just do a SmackDown from 2001. See how we go. Another advert. Fuck's it. Bleeding Justin. What can you do? I'll have to find somewhere else. I really will. But until then, we've just got to put up with it, unfortunately. What else are we going to do? Right. Now, we've been going an hour. Bloody hell. I didn't think we'd be going an hour tonight. I really didn't. I'm sat here with my Speed King shirt. This is really nice. If you want one, I'll get you one. It's just got all the participants of Speed King, and I've got the skull in the middle with a drive. Real cool t-shirt for 10 quid. And once they're gone, they're gone. So, but, hey, anyway, rumours, right. This week we've had a rumour. A rumour's going around that says that, I've had a message saying from, what was his name? I can't remember. Okay, it was, David Danielson. David Danielson on my personal Facebook. So,
okay.
Right. And he said, "Hi Dean, just to let you know, there's something that I've heard. Is it true that British Wrestling Radio is stopping?"
At this present moment, no.
At this time, not a chance. At this time, never. Who knows what it's going to be like in the future? Why we're still going and all this and everything? It's very simply, every show has technical issues. There's not one show, Ministry of Slam, Total Wrestling Show, Inside the Ropes, Outside the Ropes. Every single person at some point in their lives has technical issues. We had that. We had ours last week. It keeps happening more and more. I try my best and everything like that. But to cut a long story short, yeah, I was upset. Yeah, I was mad. I'm always pissed off. I'm always that down. But it's just a case of like, I go to bed, wake up, and I go, what the fuck did I just say that for? Why did I do that? So I've come to excusing that. If I ever feel like that again, I'm just turning off all internets and everything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not going near Facebook, not doing anything like that. I'm staying away. So I'm not stopping that. Oh, we've got a question. You ready? This is from Dave Fording. Massive fan of the page. It's Dave. He always sends us good questions. Why did WWE not pick someone good for Paul Heyman? Because we've got Curtis Axel. What a name. Nix.
Pardon?
Curtis Axel. What a name for Joe Henning, eh?
It's not a bad one.
Why can't they just call him Joe Henning?
I don't know.
He's had two names now. Michael McGillicuddy. He's better than Michael McGillicuddy by a mile. But Curtis Axel, yeah, it's a mixture of his dad and his granddad's name, with being the Axe and Larry the Axe Henning and Kurt Henning and stuff like that. Yeah, fair enough. But at the same time, I just think he just as easy to be Joe. Give him a go. I mean, you can't do better than having someone good for him like Paul Heyman, I suppose. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Paul. He'll show him exactly what he needs to do and how to do it and the thing. What do you reckon of the storyline with Triple H with a concussion? Oh, they're fucking playing that. Oh, God, because bleeding Dolph, or is it Nikki? And is it Dolph or Nikki or something that bleeding has the concussion? So Triple H has got to go with it now.
Maybe. Can't take the limelight. Dolph can't have too much, can he?
But yeah. So what? I think I got the theme music. I got the theme music for Dolph now. You ready? It's that one that was on YouTube. I am Nikki. I am Put Nikki. I heard back that segment we did where we just tore apart Ziggler. We was evil. We were so bad. That's really bad, and I really do apologise for that. But it was funny. It was funny, so I don't know. But give Joe a push. Give him a nice push into WWE. It's going to go one of two ways. It was nice to see Zack Ryder on Raw wearing new outfit again. But it was the last time he was going to be on Raw, so hey ho. See you in TNA, Zack. Yep. Do you know if we go through the list of now of so-called releases, like we got JTG, Toshi's Yatsu, whatever you call him, and you've got bleeding Zack and Layla and all that. how would you think they would manage if them people, what we said, got released and TNA decided, yeah, we want them? Layla would be a perfect fit for the Knockouts, yeah?
No.
Yeah, I think she
No.
would.
No.
Why not? She can
Because
wrestle.
I don't want her in the Knockouts. I don't think she needs to be there.
She needs to wrestle, yeah, but...
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think she does. I think she might be okay. Zach, TNA?
Yeah.
A nice feud with Robbie E. That would be good.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
That would be a good one. Zach versus Robbie. The Battle of the Bros. How bad was he on Impact this week?
I haven't seen it yet, but I don't particularly like Robbie E anyway.
Oh, Shark Boy's on it, that's all I'm going to say. Shark Boy.
Yeah, I heard that.
You actually get to see in the Nigel McGuinness documentary, you actually get to see what Shark Boy looks like.
Oh.
There you go. So that's a good one. And I can't get over that DVD. Really, really can't. Nick, if you get a chance to see it, sweetheart, see it. I really will. If not, I'll send you my copy down. I really will. And you got to see this. You really got to see this. You have to. It was Zack Ryder and Robbie E tag team, the Battle of the Bros. Anybody else? JTG? Nah, I don't think he'd be too good for TNA. I think that'd be bad enough for him. I think that'd be the ones that TNA... I think TNA would go after Zack because he'd sell shitloads of merchandise.
He does, but they're not doing anything with him, are they?
No, but if he went to TNA and TNA got the merchandise machine behind Zack, Zack could really be big deal for merchandise for TNA if he's used rightly. So, the Winters, I am thinking Zack will come back as Ryback's lackey boy in a new gimmick. Ryback's bitch. But thank you very much for that question, Dave. Why did WWE not pick someone good? I think they did. It was a shock because the amount of pictures that was on about RVD was coming back. Did you see it? Our thoughts and our wishes go to Harry Smith and Georgia Smith, the British Bulldogs kids, because their granddad, I think the Davy Boy Smith's dad, is in hospital at the moment. Our thoughts and our prayers go to Davy Boy's dad, I think. And he only says on my Facebook, right, what about this then? Gavin Knotts Fletcher recently added 75 friends. Do I know any of them? Now the question is, do I really want to know? Screw it. Whatever. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, if you want to ring in, please give us a call on Skype. If you've got a Skype channel, then please do so. If you're on anything else, if you want to give us a call, then please do so. Oh, Harvey looks all right. He's on a T-shirt. Oh, dear. Sticks has got blonde hair, by the way, now, Nix.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. There's a funny story behind that. There's a funny story of why he's got blonde hair. His partner was doing her hair, and she had some bleach left over, and he went, well, I'll do mine. And he just did it, and that's it. That's why Sticks has now got bleached hair. So,
Did she have bright pink hair, that girl?
Yeah, she did, and I think she's done something with it, but it was cool, and so now Sticks is walking around bleached hair and stuff. But what can you say?
Joined your crowd.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was bleached. I really did. I thought it was natural. It's natural. It comes out.
I'm over so camp sometimes. It's quite frightening.
I sound camp.
Yeah, at times.
Yeah, whatever.
You have a couple of odd moments where it's a little bit odd.
Me? Oh, what a surprise.
There you go again.
Oh, there you go. If anybody's been seeing it,
done.
I've just been sent a really important message. Give me a second. No.
One.
No. Yeah. I will try this.
I will try.
If
If
that's okay.
If that's okay.
Very simply, it's the agent of Joe E. Legend asking me if I got hold of Joe this week. Now, if people don't know who Joe E. Legend is, then sorry, but we were talking about him last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, now. Yeah. Oh, so nobody's ringing in, which is a surprise. Oh dear. Oh, we've got a recent. What the bloody hell? I don't know. Screw it. Anyway, we'll get back to the show. Right, we did it. We've done Extreme Rules. We've done a little bit of WWE. We've done TNA as much as we can. We've had other things. Oh, I had to open my mouth. Hello, Deirdre. Hello, Deirdre. Hello, Gavin.
How's it going, dude?
Hello, Deirdre.
What was that sign for, Nixy?
Yes, well, where are you? Are you in the toilet or something?
No, mine's speaking through that headset.
Oh, yeah, my old-fashioned headset, yeah. Ah, cool. That's what I used to sound like. Dear me, I didn't know what I sound like. Hold on a sec. No. Ollie. I've got people coming. Hold on, in fact. Oh, here we go. Got everyone joining in now. How many people we got in here now? Right. We're now joined by Gavin and Ollie, a.k.a. Gavin Knots on YouTube and TNA Attitude on YouTube as well. Evening, fellas.
Hello. How you doing?
Gav.
All right.
Right, Gav. First question we need to ask. Have you pulled your trousers up yet?
Pull your trousers up.
I can't say that's below the belt because it was. Alright, I'll give you that
way
one.
Below the belt. That was way below the belt. When Jay Lethal notices, you got problems, son. What can you say? How would you find it yesterday, guys? How did you find it?
Oh, it was fantastic. I thought this show definitely lived up to the hype. I don't know why people have been saying it was an average show. I thought it was one of the best Southside shows I've been to in quite some time.
I think the crowd could have had more into it. I don't know what the bloody hell's up with the crowd at times because they were so bloody quiet and everything.
Probably because of the shock value. That's all it was. They were just focusing on... It was weird how quiet they were, but they're probably just focusing on the ring action now it was.
I enjoyed it. I know Nixie's upset because she didn't go.
Yeah.
But there's always next time. Just remember, I didn't go to last year's and I was so pissed off. And I just made sure I was going to go this year. And now I'm going to go. So don't worry about it. I mean, speaking is going to be a very important part of the calendar now. So Ben's done a cracking setup and stuff. But you two were bleeding mental yesterday with all the bleeding photographs and everything. And Ollie, you getting Jigsaw to do a promo for your show, mate. That was awesome.
Yeah. I try and do that whenever I meet wrestlers. But yeah, Jigsaw's one of them. I've always liked Jigsaw. I kind of, as you might have when I heard him telling him, I was saying that first time I got to see Jigsaw was when he was trying out for the TNA X Division tournament about 2 years ago, and when he was going under the name of Rubik's. But yeah, it's very unique. His look is very unique, and I got him on for a promo.
How was the imports for you, Gav?
Oh yeah, you're on about into the imports. He's the one with the promos and shit, and you're on about me with the imports.
I'm on about what?
You always talk about me about imports. He's just as bad.
Yeah, but he goes...
Saying that, you got no reason to speak because look at your picture, what you uploaded with Jay Lethal. I could have said import.
Gavin, how many photographs did you take yesterday?
I got quite a few because good old my friend.
All I'm going to say is you had all them photographs took and there was one with a British wrestler. Hence my case.
You want to know why?
Because it weren't a pin popper.
No, you got to look in the photo album. You'll see other British guys like Travis.
Oh, poor thing. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Import. That's all he got yesterday. If everybody's listening to this show, that's all poor Gavin's had over the last few days. It's every 2 seconds, me, Ollie, and everybody else is going, import.
I remember yesterday when I first...
The reason is, There's this rumour. It's not true. It's just a bit of banter, and it's really funny. It's this thing that Gavin only ever goes to shows with his imports on. And
What did we talk about the matches other than the imports?
yeah, all right, then come on. Then. What was your favourite match? Hey, Gavin, my show. I decide the bleeding format, not you. This is live radio, not a YouTube channel, bitch.
Hey,
Use the format. What? Beatmax tapes.
I don't use a format. I use a chair. There we go. Work that one.
I was just going to say, I'm surprised that none of us have spoke about the announcement that was made. Well, I'm guessing this is official now. That was thrown out on the new flyer for Menace to Society 3.
Super Crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, Super Crazy and Sabu are going to be on the Southside show in August, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tommy End as well.
Yeah, so they're really coming up. I mean, Sabu's going everywhere in August. If you get a chance, I mean, I swear to God, if Sabu must be about 8-9 different places while he's here. But it's nice to see that we're going to see Jay Lethal again.
Yeah.
Because nobody, and I don't care what anyone says, nobody thought Jay Lethal was going to win yesterday. Everybody thought it was going to be somebody like, I thought it was Martin Kirby. I really did. Or it might have been MK McKinnon, but that got blown out of the water straight away. The chair shot El Ligero got off of Kirby in the final was awesome. Hit him with a right one on the head. It was amazing.
And then chairs don't actually come soft.
Oh yeah, before we go any further, SWE Online has just joined us in. Now, big announcement coming from Scotland at their Hell for Lycra show in August. For the first time in over 20 odd years, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, is wrestling in a match. And he's wrestling Braveheart in a match in Scotland at Hell for Lycra 10. So that's the big news from them guys over there over the weekend that I got messaged halfway through the show yesterday. But which was the wrestlers, guys, that you said to yourself that you expected to see, but they went above what you thought?
Ooh, what you mean, like matches that?
I love Del Sol. I loved him to bits. I've never seen that gent before.
Import.
Brilliant. And I think the match that did it for me, Noam Dar and Lethal, was just one big thing after another. They were just building up and up and up and up. Travis and Haskins had to be one of the funniest things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Haskins is really cool. It was nice.
He got injured. Apparently, he got injured in that match.
Yeah, I think MK as well was injured as well because he kept grabbing his wrist quite bad.
Yeah, I think. There was a Revolution Pro today, so I'll ask Ross later on and see what happened yesterday because I know Ross is going to do his little pro about it.
Dino, I know how you were saying you got sick at the merch stand, but before I left, I actually picked up a copy of Mark Haskins in Japan for a tenner.
Nice. They had, hey Nixy, they had a DVD just for you, a box set for a tenner. You ready? Nix?
Yeah.
John Cena Experience. The John Cena DVD box set for a tenner. I almost got it, you love. Almost bought it. No, I'm only kidding. I want to spend a tenner on Cena. No way. Love you. She's gone quiet now. I'm in the doghouse.
Making you enemy of the state.
Instead of being enemy of the page, I'm going to be enemy of the state. So, which is the next two for you guys then? What's the next event?
August is mine, but I'm hoping to go to that House Pain one.
Right. So you're not going to the June 30th in St. Nates?
I don't know about that one. I've got to confirm that with you.
Right. There's no. I mean, as much as I put on last time, there's no chance I can put anybody up. So no way, unfortunately. Ollie, what's next for you, mate?
Well, I probably want to try and get down to House of Pain Evolution. Really, it's always nice to see the new debut shows in Nottingham when they do something new. Obviously, when Southside came over in October 2011 for the first time on the Shawn Michaels weekend back a few years back. I think it was the Salvation show, and it was really cool to see something new. And this, I'm guessing, will be a fresh sort of thing. So it'll be really good. But then, in terms of shows after that, I want to try and come to the August show, but I might be in Spain. Not too sure what's happening with that. And then there's, I that CCW show in September. Supremacy.
They're coming back again, CCW.
Yeah, according to this flyer, they are.
Well, I didn't see flyer. I just put it in my bag. I've been just doing my bag on the floor, and I just went to bed. Booked that.
Oh, by the way, I'll tell you this for free. Dino, this flyer does make a very, very good bookmark. You could stick this in your.
Hold on. What's a book?
Yeah, what's
a book? Yeah. Nixy, what's a book? Help me out. What's a book?
A book.
A book.
Ooh. By the way,
Book.
Nixy, did you enjoy Ice Age? By the way.
I did, yes.
Oh, good.
How many films did you watch yesterday?
You
3.
went film marathon.
Okay.
I saw your status.
Yeah, I started with The Dark Knight Rises, which has stared at me since like November. And then I went on to Life of Pi, which kind of bored me at the start. Till he gets shipwrecked with a tiger, and then it's quite good. And then I went on to Ice Age 4, and then I was going to watch Stitches with Ross Noble and never did.
Fantastic. I haven't been able to sit down and watch a good film in a long time. It's just one of them things.
The Dark Knight Rises is really good, but I want to see it again.
Yeah.
Because I felt like
Can I just ask something here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Is this a wrestling show or a fucking film critic?
Film critic. Film critic. That's it. Fuck it. We're going for it.
I'm not being
Who
funny.
needs Jonathan Ross? Who
not
needs
being
Jonathan
funny.
Ross?
I'm not being
Who knows
funny.
what's
Hold
it?
on. Whoa, shut the fuck up now. Boss is speaking. What the fuck? This is
Oh,
supposed to be
he's
British
putting
Wrestling
rank on.
Radio, not fucking film 2013 with Jonathan Bleeding Ross. What the fuck is going on? You're going to talk about films? Do it on fucking your Facebook. Jesus, God help me. Dark Knight Rises up, mate.
Right.
Oh, Jesus God. Nixie's flirting again. Are you kidding me? Bleeding.
Who's saying that?
MJK. Look, flirting on air. There you go. Anyway,
Jeez.
we're going to have to leave you
Other
two
than
guys.
an enemy because he's got a picture with Kane.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, bleeding on.
What was in the speaking chat anyway?
Come on,
Anyway.
let's be king then. Let's get back to that then.
Speaking of
Let's
Steve,
get back to normality. What
I-
people should-
Gavin, Gavin,
What?
you ain't the boss. Back off. It's all
go.
gone quiet. Go and pull your trousers up. Now,
controversy creates cash, Dino.
that's way below. That's going way below the belt now. That's way below the belt.
Oh, I like that.
So was his arse, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
There was a whole new meaning to the phrase with Gav. Yes, sorry, mate, I've got to say. There's a whole new meaning to the phrase hanging out of his arse. But there we go.
Oh, man.
Less of the arse jokes, please.
Looks cracking.
The only biggest arse in Nottingham was you.
I'm not in Nottingham, mate. I'm down Cambridge. That's why I can hang my arse in Nottingham.
Hey,
Come on, get your geography right.
I got the daylight. I got the video ripped anyway. The video's online now, so
Oh, have you asked
sorry for the cheap one.
Anyway,
Okay.
right, review time. Let's do it with Nixie and everything like that before it gets out of hand. Let's just bring it back to what you rung up for.
Okay.
People have said that speaking was average and everything like that. If you was have to say anything about it, what grade would you give speaking? A, B, C, D, E, and F?
What, A being the highest,
Yeah.
F being the lowest?
F being diabolically crap.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, for me, I had a really good night, so I would give it an A. I mean, that's not me being biased because I go to a lot of Southside shows, but that's me just saying for the night's entertainment and the value for money that show put on, I would definitely say an A. I thought it was fantastic.
Gav, what would you say?
Definitely the same. And then it actually beats last year's. Without no questions.
I just think the crowd was like a bit flat for me, but that's just me personally. It just every time somebody tried to get a chant, there was everything. I mean, the lucha chant was good, lucha and all that.
Oh.
And what was the
No,
chant in
Barney started
Shanna?
that.
What was the chant? Was she's a whore or something?
No.
No, it was a friend of mine next to me, Jai, started a She's Got Herpes chant.
Oh yeah, Nixie, woman next, the girl that came out with Marty Skull, she's got herpes.
Not very nice, is it?
The whole place chanted it at her. She was hilarious. It was the funniest thing I heard all day. But for 10 quid, I loved I loved it to bits. It's another one for Ben. It's Ben's baby. Nobody does the speaking. I didn't understand how it was going to work the last one, but great. Kirby if you had to pick one of the 13 guys, if you had to pick one of all the guys and the lady, we've got to talk about Kaylee Ray. Jesus God, did she crack Ligero like you've never seen?
Wow. I was very impressed with Kaylee Ray. In all honesty, had to be the first time I've seen her actually work. And I know I always remember Fludder booked her a few months back at one of the Halloween shows he did. And, I heard of her, but I've never seen her work, and I was so impressed. I mean, her and Ligero put on an absolute piece of magic.
If you want to see her, she's the girl that does the diver for the balcony at ICW in May.
Oh wow!
She did a diver for the balcony, and I was at work, and all of a sudden I watched it, and I just went, "Oh my fucking God! Oh shit!" And that was the first time I saw it. She just dived off the balcony. It was crazy what she did. She's a nutcase. She's great. Kaylee Ray, put this I'll put it in the chat room. We'll have a look on YouTube. But ICW's channel. Honestly, got fierce females. She's a star. She's an absolute star, as all they are up there. They're mental, females.
Yeah, it's like
thanks guys for coming on. It's nice to see you. You two were doing your team heel again.
Oh, I don't do
it's our party.
Yeah, I do.
So,
If they want to
MJK is the newest member.
Yeah, so if you want to, by the way, Winter in the chat room, he now went on Team Heel one night, so Winter's a member now. He did a guest spot. If you want to find your YouTube channels, guys, what is it? youtube.com/
Obviously, Gavin Knox as always.
Gavin Knotts, and
if you go to www.youtube.com/total nonstop attitude, there will be the newest video, which is the highlights day in the life from yesterday with the promo from Jigsaw. It's all on there. So.
And mine's the highlight package as well.
And
Thanks.
It was an absolute pleasure to meet the pair of you yesterday. It really was.
Hey, hope to do it again sometime, Dino. You're a cool guy.
Oh, thanks very much. It was a cool day. Anyway, we'll let you guys go, and we'll see you soon because it's now some Monday morning.
Goodbye.
Bank holiday.
Goodbye.
Bank holiday Monday.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to.
There you go. You got your singer now already to replace Nixy.
Right. Okay. You take care of yourself, fellas. Bye bye.
All right.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
So we just had Gavin Knotts and Total Non-Stop Attitude from the chat when the swingers up. So they're cool. They went to speaking with me yesterday, but I've got to stop with the ribbon. I've got to stop with the ribbon. Hey, Nix.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Sorry, Nix.
Maybe.
Anyway, I think we're gonna. If anybody else has got anything to want to ask us, then I'll just have a quick nosy. But I think we're going to call it a night, unfortunately. Because have a great bank holiday, everyone, because it's Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. And I hope everybody...
I'm working, way!
Got two questions. Hold on a minute. Hello. All right. Thoughts? This is from Lance. Bloody hell, this is Lance's first question, I think.
Oh.
Thoughts on Jerry Lawler doing an indie show wrestling? What's your thoughts? If Jerry Lawler's wrestling again?
As long as he doesn't have another heart attack, why not?
If he's been cleared and he's physically clear to do it, then yeah, fine, that's fair enough with people and stuff. But it's thing, and I think if he's all right and he's medically cleared, then that's it. Another question we've got. From Tim Davis, a.k.a. Fuck PG. Great question, this, Nix. Do you think Kurt Angle will ever go into the WWE Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's the same category as Sting, isn't it? They're announcing the next name for the TNA Hall of Fame, and I've got a sneaking feeling it's Kurt. Or, to be honest, I think it should be Jeff, but we'll go back to that in a minute. Yes, he'll be in. It's definite. I mean, the guy, well, look what he did for the WWE at the time. And everybody looked, and the matches he had with Shawn Michaels and Benoit, and some of the funniest things in the world. Who could forget Kurt Angle with the milk truck? Who in their right mind could forget that one moment of that? And look, the announcement, Ted DiBiase announcement, that is awesome. The fact that he's going to be there. So to Kurt Angle. And so thank you very much for that question, Tim, and thanks Lance and thanks Dave for your questions. Also, right, TNA announced on Impact tonight that their next member is going to go in on Slammiversary next week. A week on Sunday, actually, the 10th of June. That we're going to have the next member of the TNA Hall of Fame. Who do you reckon it's going to be, Nix?
The TNA Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I actually want to say Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. Yeah, I think Jeff said it. Winter said it best. Jeff Jarrett. I'd put Jeff in it because
Maybe Jeff.
He started the company. He started the company all them years ago. So I don't know where he is now these days. I don't know if he's still there. I don't know what the heck he's doing. But for what he did for TNA, Jeff Jarrett. I'd put Jarrett in there, definitely. I mean, if you're going to put Sting as the first one, totally understandable. But if you're going to put anybody else in, you've got to give thanks to the guy that started, and that's Jeff Jarrett and his dad, or Jerry Jarrett. Anyway, thanks very much to every single person that's joined us for tonight's show. The big ones we said about the charity show is, I've just had a shock. Well, bloody hell. I've just had one of Ollie popping out of the sky with his arm around Jay Lethal on Facebook. Wow. Over the last few days, I mean, Friday night, we couldn't believe it. I was so pissed off. So much. Tonight's been great. Loved every single minute. And what have you thought tonight, Nix? All right?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm just still sort of disappointed that we weren't. The other day wasn't recorded.
It was a conversation that should have been heard. It's always going to be like that with three of us. But looking back now, it's going to be a case of, damn, we should have really done that. It was such a shame, and I apologise from the bottom of my heart. I take full responsibility. It was my total fuck up. It was a complete fuck up on my end. Computer decided to just play twats for me. So I'm leaving it alone now and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. And we just want to wish Steve Fludder of Preston City Wrestling a happy 30th birthday. It's his birthday today. So it's a case of now of crossing the eyes. We've got the guests We've got the guests lined up for next Friday. Mikey Rose, aka Mikey Van Riot, was in the main event of EBW on Saturday, June the 1st. If you're going to PCW this week, have the greatest of times. The PCW show looks off the fucking wall, and it looks amazing. It's going to look really, really cool for the whole thing. Have a great time getting your the pictures and the meet and greets with the Steiners, Lita. I wish I could be there. I really, really would. But
you're not going?
No, I'm working.
Oh, I thought you were going to that one.
No. I'm going to plan, I think the plan of attack is, because I had a talk with Joe from Piebomb yesterday, is the plan of attack is to go in September and to bring a certain person called Nixy Newman with me.
Oh, when's that?
So September, I think it's September or October show. I think the plan is for you, it's like, what it goes, I come to London, meet at the Mayor Victoria bus station, get on the megabus, we go to Preston, do the digs, get in the hotel, separate rooms, blah, 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 come back next day, come back megabus, everybody goes separate ways. Or we do a BWR get-together that next day in London as well.
Yeah, if you can put up with me for long enough, for that long.
I think it'd be cool because I think there's a lot of people who'd be surprised to see you. I think that would be cool. That was another feather in our boat that we've gone all over the country. So
get me a date. That's all I need is you to get me a date. Because obviously, if it's a Saturday, I've got to stay out. If it's a Sunday, I've got to stay out. So.
If I can get to Hell for Lycra, I'm coming. I now know how to get I know I've been to Scotland once. I want to come again. If I can get to Hell for Lycra, I will come. I promise. I swear to God, I will be there. But I've got to take it funny quick. My boss asked me this week, he says, when do you want your holidays? And I went, that's easy. Just look at Southside Wrestling website. And he went, yeah. And says, you see all the dates for the shows? And he went, yeah. I said, just give me them dates off. And he goes, "Are you serious?" And I went, "Yeah, just give me them holidays. That's all I want." And then I gave him the rest of it, like, well, he was, "Oh my God, I'm going to be here forever." I went, "We did ask." So, and stuff. And, oh, there's another, there's a wrestler that's known for his top hat and tassels. Somebody's got tassels. Nix.
No, that would be Harvey Dale.
No, Dow Jones
Yes,
Wrestling.
it would. Harvey is the owner of the tassel. Don't even go there.
Rob Boltman's the owner of the tassels. His
No,
tassels
he is
alone.
not. He is a B grade. Harvey Dale B grade. He's a renegade.
No, there's a
He will
photograph.
never be Harvey Dale. He just wishes he was.
Yeah, I mean, there's a photograph up of Rob got in a shirt. He tried to get Nigel McGuinness to wear it yesterday, and he wouldn't do it. But I thought, oh, it'd have been great. He got it in the car, and he's got this shirt that's got the tassels and everything, and Rob Moultman's got it. It'd have been great. He says Harvey's face when he saw it was just an absolute picture. He just said, "What the fuck?" Oh, look, see, everybody's got tassels. Chas Phoenix in SWE's got tassels. Look, everybody's got them. But,
There's Ema Ion has tassels too.
right, now, seriously, two things. One, tomorrow on Raw, it's the Bret Hart Appreciation Show. Georgia Smith is going. She's just said it on Facebook. Bulldog's daughter. Now, Nick, this is the serious bit, and I said this on Friday, and I should have said it before, but I'm going to finish it with now. July the 5th is important to me, and I hope it's important to everyone. I know Nixie's going to be the same, feels the same way, don't you?
Yes.
July the 5th is all about one thing. The difference is this year, we can actually ban people from chat rooms this year, so there's going to be no trolls. If you want to be involved in any single way, give me a buzz, give me a message, do whatever you want, but just tell me about it, okay? I'll have a chat, we'll see if we can endorse it in some way and get it incorporated with the show. I'm not going to say no unless I hear about it. If I don't hear about stuff and then people just automatically do things, it would be nice to hear about them first. It's called common courtesy, yeah? British Wrestling Radio's Facebook page has 772 likes. Now, I don't ask for anything, and I never will. But this is how simple this thing is for Callum. On July 5th, we might have hit 800. If every person who likes the British Wrestling Radio page gave £3, £3, the price of a pint of beer, to the cause, Callum would be in America the following week. That is what we're talking about. It's not the biggest amount he needs now. That is it. If every single person on that British Wrestling Radio page that I see here, 772 likes, and we've never bought a like, we've never asked for one, and we never will. All we've done is we've done this show, and if people like us, they like us. The BritWest Chats guys are coming on. We've got all the Shaman, we've got all these other people that want to come on the show. All I ask is that if everybody who likes our page gave £3, Callum would be in America within a week, with a bit of extra spending money as well. That is how simple it is. I'm sorry to get on people's heads, and I'm sorry to put it in, but that is how simple it is. £3 is all it needs. And I couldn't wait. Your reaction when you heard that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's quite insane when you kind of put it like that.
It is mental. I think the fact that we got nearly £500. I mean, I sent the money there in the show, and we raised nearly 500, and then something happened with the DVDs that PCW had, so it went less. And I think I passed over about £380 altogether to Sharon. The fact that we did this last year when we were small, and we're still not as massive as Ministry of Slam or British Body Slam or anything. That is a thing. My wife said that a Just Giving page, definitely going to get that done with. We're going to get that. The PayPal's going to be there, and we've got the auctions we've got the auctions off eBay, and everything's going to be sorted. Ben Old has already said yes, he's going to be on board with this. So is Andrew Hogg at NCWA. it's 24 hours of us talking crap, having a laugh, doing the wrestling what we do. I'll be there for every step of the way. If people are as well, I will love you as much as anything in this world, and that's the challenge. It's big, but I think we can actually fucking do it. I really believe it this year, Nix. I really believe we can do it.
What, raise more money?
I think the £500 is going to be smashed this year.
I hope so. I've got one thing to auction as well. I've got to remember where I put it, though.
Are you going to make a cake for anybody that wins it?
No, that I wasn't planning on that, but the thing is, I'd have to come down and get it.
You could do a Cena cake.
No, I couldn't.
You could put M&M's over it and put his Fruity Pebbles.
No.
Wouldn't it? Instead of doing a Candy Crush cake, fucking Candy Crush. It had to get it, didn't it? I had to fucking say it, didn't I? Fucking Candy Crush. People's done a Candy Crush cake. Do a Fruity Pebbles one and put Cena all over it. M&M's. That'd be cool. It'll be a sugar heart attack. But that's it. I think also thank you once again to Martin for that awesome posters he's put up for us. For all these people that's been joining the Callum Murray page as well, thank you so much and everything. We're going to get numbers up again. And I know British wrestling promotions are going to be up again. It's going to be one of them days that we're building up to it now. I think we've got 5-6 weeks, haven't we? I think we've got 5 shows before it happens. We might only have 4. There's a show in the 14th of June. There's a problem. I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I don't know exactly how we're going to work the show that weekend, but it might be a couple hours early. I don't know. But as we've found at this moment, I mean, Nixy, you're going to be behind it. Because I'll put the challenge now. If we raise more money than last year, both of us will sing Bear in the Big Blue House.
No, you will sing it. I'm not singing.
We are. No, listen.
No, I'm
listen
not
here.
doing. You and Gavin.
No.
Gavin.
No.
Yeah.
Listen here. Last year, for those who don't know, I had to do Beauty School Dropout.
No, you offered to
No,
do
I had to. I was conned. I was skittled. Now, this year, I think Nixie's turn. I did it last year, Nixie's turn. And it's not 4.5 minutes like I had to bloody sing. This is a simple minute song.
I'm not singing in public.
You're not singing in public, you're singing on a headset. But everybody that came last year, that was in the chat room last year, had an amazing blast. And it was an awesome 24 hours we had. I think it's something that we're always going to remember. It was one of the best 24 hours ever. I don't know how we did it sometimes, but we did it. But we're going to get the Attitude Era podcast back on. They're going to come on the show. We're going to have loads of people coming on, and we're going to be an amazing time. And I just hope my computer and my equipment can hold out for the 24 hours. But thank you to every single person that's been on us so far about it. We've just got over a month. June the 1st, it starts the planning and everything. In fact, June the 5th, when we start all the planning and everything, June the 5th, we'll get it a full month. And then we're going to see what we can get. Okay? It's going to be one of those times. I really hope we can do it this time. I really, really hope so. And stuff. But, Nixie, have you got anything else to finish before we go?
No, not really.
Like we said, if you're going to a show this week, enjoy yourself and have a great, great time. And if you're watching wrestling, watch Raw, SmackDown, British Wrestling Roundup, and all this stuff like that. And we'll see you again very soon. WZR Tuesday night with Ryan Clark and Matt Boone. And just remember that Matt and... gotta do this quick. There's a video got put up. I put up on my page, and a lot of people have been asking me what the fucking hell was that doing it. Very simply, Ryan Clark, a few weeks ago, put a photograph of him. It was snowing outside his house, Nix. And he went, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable. This is nuts. This is crazy." So that's what I did. I just took a stupid video of it raining, really stupid, and it was sun shining and raining at the same time. And that's what I did. It was just literally a piss take of Ryan Clark's famous video on WZR. and it was crazy. And he says it every week. Unbelievable. This is nuts. So that's all it was. But right, and now Nixy, anything to finish with before we go?
No, not really.
No, not really. Well, you have a nice week, my sweetheart. And
Yeah, you as well.
I'll see you next week, and we'll see everybody else. Oh, we've got to do shout-outs. We didn't do shout-outs for ages, and I really apologise for that. Bye, Dino. It's sunny right now.
Sunny.
Thank you. Oh, fucking sunny. I had to do a bleeding sunny, didn't we?
Mhm.
Right. Oh, yeah, she come out of prison and she says she's had
Yeah,
cancer.
she did. Yeah.
Bloody hell. See, it's me taking a piss. So thank you. Thank you to SWE Online for joining us, for the TNS Attitude, to Rock and Roll Mel from Canada, to Callum Broughton, thank you very much, my sir, for coming and joining us as you again. To Martin, what will we do about that poster? Fucking amazing job, mate. Thank you so much. To Gav, better get a better root belt, mate. You want slacking. To Fuck PG, Tim, thank you very much. To Brian, thanks a lot for the Sunday night viewing, guys. To Ross, I hope you enjoyed your Revolution Pro today. To Winters, what can we say about Winter? The guy's mental. British wrestling's biggest fan abroad. I'll get accolades straight away. And to Asa, our social media king. What would we be without Asa? It'd be a loss. And finally, to the person at the other end of this headset, who just over a year ago joined us, and she's been an absolute legend at my side. And she's always there, and she's not behind me, she's at the side of me. Because British Wrestling Radio is two of us, whether it's Nixy and Dino, or Dino and Nixy. I prefer Nixy and Dino.
No, other way around, alphabetical order.
No, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
to me.
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because that's politically correct like that.
Yeah, no.
And also, I am behind you half the time, kicking your ass.
That's true. That's very true. And I just want to say thank you and happy birthday to my sister, whose her birthday on the 29th of May. And finally, this show is dedicated to the memory of the drummer that was brutally murdered this week in Woolwich in London. Our thoughts and our prayers go to every single person that knew him, and hope everyone, and our serious condolences to the gentleman. I know it's Lee, but I forgot his second name.
Rigby.
To Lee Rigby, this show is dedicated to the memory of drummer Lee Rigby. Okay? Notes it down. I don't want to end up, but there we go. Anyway, we'll see you again soon, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.